Hey guys, how are y'all doing today? I have my in conclusion video for the month of March. We are concluding the John Green month. It's been awesome, it's been fabulous, it's been fun, but we'll have to say goodbye. You know, if you watch John Green in his Vlog Brothers channel, you will definitely enjoy his work and his books. You definitely get to see John Green and his work, and it's just been a pleasure reading these books, read his stories, enjoy his characters, enjoy his dialogue, take in the messages John convey in his stories. And it's amazing and it's great. You guys know I've been loving and gushing over John Green in pretty much every book review I've done this month. So to make it more interesting, I don't want to repeat the same things. So I thought I would tell you guys my favorite things, the different characters I really enjoyed, the different moments that I really liked in John Green's books. Let's start off with my favorite dialogue. What I'm finding is John Green has great dialogue. If you watched his videos, he talks super fast. He's witty and sarcastic, and John Green's characters definitely reflect this. My favorite dialogue would have to come from Paper Towns. Definitely stood out for me, especially for the character of Margot Roth Spiegelman. She had awesome dialogue. She can dish it out. The characters in this book are super sassy, and all of the teenagers in John Green's books are sassy, but Margot Roth Spiegelman definitely takes the cake. So I really enjoyed her character and what she had to say a lot. Let's talk about my favorite funny moment out of the John Green books. That is in An Abundance of Catherines. One scene in particular that I was cracking up laughing involves a bee/wasp attack against Colin and Hassan. Imagining that in my head, LOL'd, I lolled. I think I'm a sadist because of that. It's true and it's awesome, and I thought that was freaking hilarious. Definitely in Abundance of Catherines, hilarity ensued like no other, and I thought it was great. For my most dramatic moment, I would have to give that to Paper Towns. If you've read this book, you know what moment I'm talking about. I don't think I inhaled oxygen during that scene. I pretty much had to keep reading until that scene was over, and I thought it was pretty darn dramatic. I was scared, and it was crazy and insane. You guys know what I'm talking about. My next favorite involves friends and relationships. My favorite relationship out of all of John Green's awesome characters is between Colin Singleton and Hassan in An Abundance of Catherines. Again, Colin and Hassan had a great dynamic between each other, and they had a great rapport, and their dialogue between each other, they had great inside jokes and moments that I really loved. They were at each other's throats, they were buddy-buddy. They're just a great duo. Definitely my favorite best friend character would be Hassan from Abundance of Catherine. He is super hilarious, super funny, great one-liners, great dialogue. He is awesome. Really good. So my favorite female character would have to be Margot Roth Spiegelman for Paper Towns. Out of all of the female characters, she stood out for me the most. She's definitely a very complex character. She definitely had an impact on the story and the characters, and we really only get to see her through the perceptions of other people. The mystery of this character was really great. So my favorite male character out of John Green's books would have to be Will Grayson from Will Grayson, Will Grayson, particularly John Green's Will Grayson. I actually had a connection with this character. I identified with him, and I thought that was pretty cool. And just out of all of John Green's main male characters, he seemed to be more laid back and, you know, just less fixated on the love of his life. And so my favorite book out of the John Green month would have to be Looking for Alaska. Kaisa, you won the non-bet. You totally called it. This book was definitely my favorite out of the month. And if I would have to recommend any book out of John Green's books, I would definitely recommend Looking for Alaska. Definitely check it out. The story was great. The characters were great. There was drama, hilarity, adventure, mystery. It had everything, and for one of John's shorter books, it definitely packs a punch, and there's just great dialogue. Just the story is amazing, guys, and you have to check out this book. Please read it. So good, and the messages are great. So to conclude this in conclusion video, John Green, highly recommended author. John Green writes amazing characters, unique, memorable ones. It's great to read characters that are into things and are more than just their love interest. It's great to read characters who have different personalities and abilities and characteristics. And of course, the messages in John Green's books, they are very meaningful, definitely leave an impact on you. If anything, there were some parts in the books that were slow. I think just the overall great moments in the books makes up for those slow paced moments. So that's everything, guys. Hope this was helpful. Hope you guys check out John Green sometime and let me know what you guys think. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Paper Towns.